Welcome to the Real Maxi Pets channel.
Hello everyone. We continue our series of videos about winter animals. And today we will tell you about the winter forest predators. As you know, in the deep, harsh thickets of the forest live strong and ferocious animals that are able to survive even in the most difficult winter conditions. So let's get started. The red fox is the first representative of the winter forest predators. It is the largest species of fox of the true foxes. The red fox inhabits forested areas throughout the Northern Hemisphere, including much of the United States, Europe, Asia, and North Africa. These animals are characterized by its particular hardiness and ability to adapt quickly to new habitats. They are usually found in a small pack of one family with parents and offspring. The red fox feeds preferably on small rodents, fruits of wild forest trees or vegetables, but can also attack rabbits, squirrels, and birds. These foxes can also prey on larger predators, such as wolves or coyotes, as well as birds of prey, such as the owls or golden eagle. These animals pose no danger to humans. Recently, there are even cases of domestication of this species of foxes for rodent control in the home. The red fox also has thick fur. It is silky, soft, and relatively long. The fox's large, beautiful tail, covered with thick, long, and warm fur, also deserves special attention. The fox's tail usually helps it throughout its life. This body part helps it when moving as an excellent balancer, when hunting, and when communicating with other animals by showing certain gestures. Subscribe to our channel. The Arctic fox is an unusual species of fox. They live in the Arctic regions of the Northern Hemisphere. It is the only mammalian land animal found in Iceland. Arctic foxes are slightly smaller than their older counterparts, the red fox. But they are more adapted to harsh, frosty conditions and are characterized by their thick and warm white fur and large, fluffy tail. Thanks to their rounded body shape, foxes are excellent at keeping warm, which helps them withstand even the coldest temperatures. Arctic foxes are also skillfully build complex burrows for their habitat, which resemble underground labyrinths. Predators of Arctic foxes include polar bears, Arctic wolves, and golden eagles. The coyote is a wild animal that lives preferably in the forests of North America. Coyotes are considered wild dogs, as they are biologically even closer to dogs than to wolves. In size, coyotes are smaller than a gray wolf and slightly larger than average dogs. The coyote is a forest predator that adapts well to any habitat, even among humans in urban settings. These wild dogs move in packs and are particularly cunning and cautious. Coyotes are not dangerous to humans, but very often humans themselves are often the main threat to the lives of coyotes because of their fur and nomadic lifestyle. Please leave a comment this video. The wolf is larger than coyotes. It is a wild forest animal that lives in packs, usually away from humans. The wolf is essentially a large wild dog because it is related to the Canidae family, which includes domestic dogs. So you could say that domestic dogs are descendants of wolves. Wolves live throughout North America and Eurasia, mostly in wild, untamed thickets of forest. Wolves often use solitary or group howls to communicate in the wild, as you can see in the video. Notably, there is a misconception in the public perception today that wolves are supposedly dangerous to humans. In fact, wolves are usually afraid of humans themselves, so they try to stay away from populated areas. However, due to occasional wolf attacks on farm animals, wolves have long been subjected to extermination by humans, which has reduced them to 1/3 of their historic range. Also, despite the fact that wolves are predators, there are cases of domestication of these animals today. In some rural areas, they help humans in farming when controlling rodents and other pests. However, of course, wolves are less adapted to living with humans than domestic dogs. Subscribe to our channel. The Arctic wolf is considered even less dangerous to humans. However, there have been cases in history where an Arctic wolf has attacked a human, but when the animal was examined, it was found that the wolf had rabies. Arctic wolves inhabit the high Arctic tundra of Canada's Queen Elizabeth Islands. Unlike regular wolves, these animals do not live in dense thickets of forest, but near the tree line, spending more time in open areas. Arctic wolves are also characterized by warmer fur, which helps them endure harsh cold weather. The lynx is also a typical representative of winter forest predators. This animal comes from the genus of medium-sized wild cats and is named after the glow of its reflective eyes, from the Greek word lynx, meaning light. The lynx usually lives in the dense high mountain forests of North America, Canada, Europe, and Asia. There are 4 species in total: the Canadian lynx, the Iberian lynx, the Eurasian lynx, and the bobcat. Externally, the lynx is different from other felines. The lynx has a short tail, long whiskers on its muzzle, large paw pads for easier walking in the snow, and distinctive black tufts on the tips of its ears. Coloration usually ranges from light brown to golden and beige, sometimes with dark brown spots. The lynx can climb trees very well, which helps it hide from larger predators and hunt wild birds. It is also an excellent swimmer, has excellent agility, and can easily catch fish. As a predator, this wild cat also hunts deer, roe deer, foxes, hares, squirrels, and other smaller animals. The lynx has excellent warm fur that varies with the species of lynx and the region where it lives. In northern regions, lynxes have thicker fur, lighter coloration, and stronger paws for better movement through snowdrifts. Please like this video. The snow leopard is larger than the lynx and belongs to the large wild cats of the genus Panthera. Outwardly, the snow leopard is really similar to its southern relatives of ordinary leopards. However, they have thicker fur and lighter color. This animal lives in the mountain forests of Central and South Asia. This rare animal is listed in the Red Book and is protected by nature protection organizations. The main threat to snow leopards is poaching, as their fur is especially valued among illegal traders of skins. Therefore, it is very important to preserve the population of these rare animals, as well as other endangered species. So we are wrapping up our winter animal movie series. We hope you enjoyed it. Very soon spring will come, and we will show you new videos about our favorite animals, so you can spend your leisure time as a family, learning new interesting information. We love animals, and we urge you to love, protect, and cherish our amazing animal world. We wish you all the best and see you soon.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe to Real Maxi Pets channel. Like and share,